What's up, everyone? So first of all, happy Halloween. We're going to get right into it. 80 cat is respecting our analysis nicely. We analyzed the supply zone yesterday, and we said that price was going to give a reaction off of that supply zone and then targeting that low, which happened and which is being respected very nicely. So you can look for shorts back into or towards that low, looking to take out that target low. AUD CHF. So the analysis was to tap back into that indecision candle. We did not do that yet. We did, however, tap into the overall supply zone. The expectation is to take out that low over there. AUD JPY hasn't really changed. AUD NZD hasn't changed either. AUD USD is respecting our analysis nicely. We can see that we tapped into our supply zone, the one that we marked out yesterday. And the expectation for now is basically to trade shorts into that low. So we're looking to take out that low. CAD CHF hasn't really changed too much either. CAD JPY has changed a little bit. We're looking to trade back into that demand zone, of course. So you could look for shorts from this level, basically looking for shorts all the way back into demand. And then once we tap demand, we can look for longs. CHF JPY hasn't changed too much either. You could either look for longs from this demand zone that we're in right now, look for a long continuation setup, or you can wait for price to trade back all the way into here, which of course there's no guarantee that that'll happen. You might as well just get a reaction off of this demand zone and then look to take out that new high. So for right now, you could either look for longs or you could wait for price to break this this low and then look for shorts back into that demand. Euro AED, we're still waiting on that change of character. And once we get that change of character, we can start looking for shorts back into supply or into demand, excuse me. So we're just waiting on that change of character, and then we can look for shorts into demand and then look for longs from demand. Our Euro CAD hasn't really changed either. We got stopped out of break even yesterday. For now, it looks like we might be breaking to the upside, and then once we do break to the upside, we can look to trade back into demand. Once we tap demand, we can look for longs. Euro CHF. So the analysis was that we were going to take out this low. I did mention, however, that we do have a lot of liquidity, so there is a lower probability of our analysis playing out. We saw that we got respected twice. We had two good reactions, so there's a good chance a lot of you got stopped out of break even. Now it looks like we're breaking to the upside. Once we do break to the upside and we take out all that liquidity, we can look for shorts back into demand and then look for longs from there. Next up, Euro GBP. Our analysis finally played out. As we said, I think over a week ago, I told you guys that my expectation was for price to liquidate these lows, and then instead of respecting that supply zone, we were going to break above it. So my expectation for now is to break above it a little bit more, and then once we see a proper change of character, we can trade back into demand and then look for longs from demand. Euro JPY is similar to the other JPY pairs. We're waiting on that change of character. We did get a small change of character on the 1 hour, so you could technically look for shorts back into demand. Next up is Euro NZD. We're waiting on a change of character, really. Euro USD didn't really respect our analysis. I mean, partially because we did get a reaction off of it. We got really close to our target low, then basically came all the way back up. So a lot of you probably have gotten stopped out of break even. And now it looks like we might be taking out that high, and then we can look for shorts back into demand and then look for longs from that demand zone. GBP AUD, we're waiting on that change of character. We did get a small change of character on the 1 hour time frame, but basically waiting on that change of character to trade back into demand. And then once we tap demand, we're going to be looking for longs. GBP CAD hasn't changed. GBP CHF hasn't changed either. And GBP NZD, we're waiting on that change of character. We never really got that change of character. We never really got a body closure below this low, so we're still waiting on a body closure, and then we can look for shorts back into demand. GU is respecting our analysis pretty nicely. The expectation is and remains to take out that low, so I'm going to be looking for shorts from that low. You can see all of this as a liquidity sweep and then targeting that low, so you could be looking for shorts. NZD CAD hasn't really changed. NZD CHF is really respecting our analysis nicely. We analyzed the supply zones last week and yesterday, and they're getting respected really nicely. Of course, the analysis was to take out that target low, so I'm just going to wait for that target to be taken, and then hopefully some of you guys managed to take some shorts within that range as we analyzed, and hopefully some of you managed to make some profit on that. NZD JPY hasn't really changed. NZD/USD is respecting our analysis really nicely too. The analysis was that we were going to tap into that supply zone and then take out this target low, and it looks like we're approaching that target low for now. So that's what we're waiting on. You could still look for shorts to basically facilitate that lower movement, but for now I'm just going to be waiting for price to take out that target low. USD CAD hasn't really changed too much either. USD CHF hasn't changed either. UJ, you could be looking for longs from the more recent demand zone. My analysis was to basically trade back into that demand zone down here. We did, however, see a nice break of structure to the upside, and I know some of our members are involved in this trade right now, running risk-free right now. So you could either look for longs to take out this high, or you could be a little bit more conservative, wait for price to break that low, and then look for shorts back into demand. However, there's not a guarantee that that'll happen. We might as well just take out this high right now and then continue that bullish trend. So right now, some of our members are in this long position. Gold, we're slowly looking to trade back into demand on gold. We did get a small change of character, especially if we go on to the 1 hour. We're still kind of waiting for this low right here to get taken, and then once that gets taken, we can look for shorts back into demand, and then once we tap demand, we can look for longs. So that's it for today.